Alina Smiley is one of my best friends, and I think of her like a sister. Some of my favorite memories with her include taking timer pictures at districts with Tabby, and last year at States when we sat in our hotel room scrolling through pictures of her potential prom dates. My favorite memory of her happened just 2 weeks ago. Late Thursday night, I decided that I wanted to go on a run with someone at Moraine, so I called Alina, hoping she'd be down. At 5:30 the next morning, we were both on our way to Moraine. While we were running, we watched the sunrise over the lake, and we were consumed by the beauty of the sky. This is my favorite memory of her, because no matter how captivating the sky was, it was nothing compared to her and the beauty of our friendship.
Congratulations to Darren and the rest of the class of 2020.
Hey seniors, I just want you to know that I've had a great time getting to know you guys, and it's been super fun hanging out with all of you. I just want you to know that I will miss you guys very much, and good luck with your future plans.
Hey, big congrats to all of the seniors this year, but especially to Jordan and Nathaniel. Jordan, you've been my best friend for so many years, and I'm thankful for you helping me become the person I am today. Nathaniel, you've been so great to work with at camp these past couple summers, and I'm super thankful that I'm going to be able to have you around this next summer too. Congrats to everybody, and I'm going to miss you all. Youth group's going to be a lot less funny next year without you guys, but I'll do my best.
Congratulations, Ashley. I wish you the best of luck, and it's been a joy getting to do pre-symbols with you for the past 3 years, and I know that God has great plans in store for you, as Jeremiah 29:11 says, and you will do great things.
Hello,
What
guys.
is up? I made my return. Noah's back, third person. Andrew's here too. Hi, Andrew.
First person. I'm doing well.
The constant.
The
I'm
constant.
a sub.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
Who we have in the chat? Go ahead and introduce yourself so we can see who you are.
Text me if you like me.
Don't text him, even
Don't.
if you do. But
Boston.
you don't, so it doesn't matter.
Boston.
Boston. Sam Stanton in there. Isaac Mowry.
Hello, Nicholas Barger.
Oh, yes.
Shout out to Nick.
I do love Nick Barger.
Justin Barger.
Oh, yes.
Dumpy. Hi, Jordan. Hello, Lucas.
Lucas McCready, America Mayocker,
Gang's
Marcus
all
Kelly.
here.
Shut up, Stan. I'm going to be as loud as I want.
Ow,
Sindel
that hurt
Murray.
my ears.
Well,
You're welcome.
Your ears are too sensitive.
QXCXE.
That's a Barger.
The brother of AE12AE. Quinn XCX. My bad.
Just Joshin. Glad to see Josh is in here tonight.
Is Isaac Mowry in here?
Isaac Mowry
If
is
he
here tonight.
Get him out.
Isaac Mowry, that's not even... Dumpy isn't even your joke. You can't make that.
Yeah. Dumpy's boyfriend. What? You're my friend who's a boy. Don't say it like that. There are parents in this
Please
chat.
stop.
Please.
Luke Nash. Why is there an eagle on the table? I don't know, Luke, because some people live in Grove City, unlike you. You punk. I had to drive all the way out to Luke Nash's house the other day. It is miles and miles and miles out of the way. Let me tell you, it was a trek.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before we get rolling, just want to remind you guys, there's a 15-second delay. So just keep that in mind. If we don't immediately react to your comment, either it was dumb or we will in a second. So keep that in mind.
Or I posted it because apparently it's fun to ignore me.
It is fun to ignore you. Well, there you go. I think that we all want to just start by saying congratulations to the class of 2020.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure to serve you and grow with you, and we look forward to seeing what you guys do in the future. So with that being said, I believe we have a video now. So please enjoy.
Hi, my name is Carly Castile. I'm about to graduate from Grove City High School, and my future plans are to write poetry, work, and play guitar.
Hey guys, my name's Tyler Dixon. I'm graduating from Greenville High School. My future plans are to attend the University of Mount Union and major in special education with minors in both coaching and psychology. Go Raiders!
Hi, my name is Kenny Dunkerley. I'm graduating from Grove City High School. I enlisted in the Marine Corps and I ship out for basic training June 22nd.
Hello, I'm Corbin Dunn. I'm a senior and graduating this year. I'm from Grove City High School and I'll be going to SRU.
I'm Ben Elverson. I'm from Grove City, graduating as a homeschool student, and I plan to go to Grove City College as a mechanical engineering major.
I'm Darren Fowler, graduating from Grove City High School, and I'm planning on going to Slippery Rock University for information technology.
My name is Aaron Huge. I'm graduating from Mercer High School, and I plan to attend Butler County Community College for their nursing program that is partnered with Jameson Hospital in Newcastle to get my RN and then work further from there and hopefully get my BSN and MSN in nursing.
My name is Catherine Hatfield. I'm graduating from Grove City High School, and I'm going to Grove City College and majoring in music education and minoring in psychology.
Hello, Alliance Church Youth Group people. It's Mara Hessler. I'm going to be going to Grove City College in the fall, and I'm going to be pursuing a degree in biology. It's been a blast being a part of the youth group.
Eli Mowry. I'm graduating from homeschooling in Grove City High School next year, and I'm planning to go to Grove City College.
Hi, I'm Sindel Murray. I'm graduating from Grove City High School, and I'm going to go to the Vet Tech Institute in Pittsburgh for a 2-year program to get my associate's degree in veterinary technician.
My name is McKinney Patterson. I am graduating from being homeschooled. I will be studying forensic investigation at Youngstown State University in the fall.
Hey guys, it's Ashley Proper. I'm graduating from Grove City High School, and I will be going to Lake Erie College in Painesville, Ohio for horse training.
What's up? So I'm Jordan Richmond, and I plan to go to Grove City College to study in youth ministry so that I can be a youth pastor in my future.
Hi guys, my name's Alina Smiley. I'm graduating from Grove City Area High School, and I will be attending the University of Mount Union in the fall to major in Spanish with minors in education, criminal justice, and music.
Hello, my name's Samuel Leland Stanton II, and I'm graduating from Grove City High School this year, and I will be continuing my academic and athletic career at Geneva College.
My name is Danny Timko, and I am about to graduate from Grove City Area High School. I've enjoyed my time as a youth student here at Grove City Alliance Church very much. Through Pastor Nate and the staff. It's definitely been a memorable experience with all the kids there as well. I plan on going and playing college basketball as well as becoming an accountant to get my certified public accounting license in the near future. Pastor Nate, company, thank you so much for investing your time in me. Wish you guys nothing but the best.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Temko, and I'd like to go to Point Park after high school, and I would like to go through their cinematography class and become a video producer after college.
Hello, I'm Nathaniel Van Zant. I am graduating from Grove City High School, and my future plans are undecided.
Hi, my name is Gabe Wiley. I'm graduating from Mercer High School, and I am attending Clarion University in the fall to major in political science, and then I'm probably hoping to go to Duquesne for law after that.
Hi, my name is Coral Wise. I'm graduating from Grove City High School, and I'm going to the University of Valley Forge to study in ministry leadership.
I'd like to offer a hearty congratulations to Nick Covert, who did not send in a video.
Same with Nick Covert. I would like to congratulate Braden Panazzi, as he also did not send in a video, but he is loved and welcomed.
As they both are. There you have it. So, following that wonderful video of all of your beautiful faces, we have a former beautiful face in Noah, please.
His name is also Noah, not Oxendale, not Volts. It's Wiley. Here's a message from Noah Wiley himself to the seniors.
The man.
Hey guys, when Pastor Nate first asked me if I wanted to share some stuff with you guys, I kind of imagined I'd be filming this in my college dorm back at Messiah. But thanks to Corona, I am back home in the Wiley residence. But the main thing that I guess I want to share with you guys is that college or the military or the workforce, whatever you're going into next year, is a fresh slate, if you let it be a fresh slate. So if there's anything that you wish was any different about your life, now is the chance that you can make it happen. Because why is that? Because you're independent now. So you make the decisions. So if you ask any of these questions, do you wish that you had better friends? Do you wish you ate better? Do you wish that you were more open about your faith? Do you wish you worked out more? Do you wish that you did better in school? You were more committed in school? Do you wish you spent more time with God? For me personally, I've been closest to God this past school year, more so than I have been probably all of high school, because I've used that time that I have now that I'm in college, a lot of it towards my spiritual life. Do you wish that you had a better sleep schedule? I know I asked several of these questions, and you can really fill in the blank for anything. Is there anything about your life that you just like, I wish this was different? Finally now you're at the point where nobody's going to be telling you what to do all the time. I mean, obviously you have classes that you need to go to and homework that you need to do, and you have a boss probably that's going to be saying you need to come to work at this time. But beyond that, you're free to do whatever you want with that time that you have. And that's a lot of time on your hands. If you go to college, whenever you get to campus and you realize, all right, I'm only at classes for 3 hours today, and literally the rest of my time is up to me of what I use it for, that's crazy. It's a lot of time on your hands. So 2 things that I will encourage you with all that time. A, use it wisely and in a way that glorifies God. And B, use it how you want to use it. Not how other people pressure you to. Not how people back home pressure you to use it. Not how people at your school or your new workplace pressure you to do how to use it. Just use it how you want to use it, and how you can make your life however you want it to be. And lastly, I'll just say college/adult life in general is a lot of fun. You're going to meet a lot of cool people, make some really cool friends. Anybody else that's exiting high school right now is in the same boat as you. So, and I hate to sound corny when I say that everybody's in the same boat, but everybody is in the same boat, and it's actually kind of encouraging. So don't feel pressured at all. You're definitely not alone at all. And also remember, you got friends, you got family back home, you have home. Don't forget them. Stay in touch with them. And in college or the workforce or the military, whatever it is going to be awesome. God bless.
Thank you, Noah, for that beautiful video. It's always great to hear from a former student who's walked the walk and knows what you guys are going through. So,
yeah, thanks, Noah. So tonight we have a special activity for our seniors dedicated to them. We have a Kahoot. We are basing it in the year of 2002, the year most of you were born, most of our seniors at least. So tonight we want to test your skills and see how well you remember the year 2002. So seniors, underclassmen, parents, grandparents, cousins, people who just randomly came on this chat, we want to invite you to compete on your smartphone. We need you guys to Google kahoot.it and then type in that code. And please, for your nickname, please use your real name, because if you don't, then I have no idea who to give a present to. So that makes it sound like I'm a prize. Hey. So we're going to give you guys some time to hop in. We're going to have one player, Nathan D. I think that's Danica, leading the charge.
I bet it is. Keep in mind there's a 15-second delay, so this could be a little rocky at times, but bear with us. It will be very fun. How old were you in 2002?
I was 4.
Wow.
4? 3? 3. Can't do math. I barely graduated high school.
Still couldn't talk yet.
Right next fam, nice to see you. Who else we got?
Leah's playing. Nice job.
Nice.
Hi, buddy.
Nick Berger, hello. Tyler Dixon. I love Tyler Dixon. Who doesn't? Oh, Patty's in the chat. Noah Lilly. I'm not playing. But if you win, I'm getting the prize. So thank you. Noah Lilly, you better win. Who's Noah B? Noah Brown.
What?
Shimo?
Do you know any of our kids? You ever been here before?
Who's Pastor Nate? Hi, Ethan.
Ethan Wiley. He's got a good head of hair on that kid. Good head of lettuce.
Ethan, we were talking about you yesterday, and I never want to catch a football thrown by you ever again.
Really does hurt the hands.
It frightens me. Hello, Dan Hessler.
Mr. T.
I don't know who that is.
No.
Malia, hello. Boston.
Massachusetts.
All right, guys, we're going to give you a few more seconds to hop on the Kahoot. And we're going to get rolling.
I'm excited.
I am excited. We have 46 players. 47. Hello, Izzy.
Izzy Gamble.
What was his name? George Schwan? George Schwan? I don't know. They keep
I've been
taking
having a
our
stroke
names.
just trying to read it. Good to see Jack's playing.
Jack, who's supposed to be running this live stream, is
I like
now
that there's a Van Zant family and individual Van Zants popping up. Double the chance for winning. Smart.
That is smart. Chase Thum.
Thum.
Sorry. Liv. Hello, Olivia. Wow. All right. There are a lot more players coming in, so we're going to give you a little bit more time. 53.
And
not
just
bad.
as he... Oh, okay.
Micah B.
It is true. There's a few more kernels left to pop.
Yeah.
Joella jumping in here.
Last minute. Alaren's
brother. Nice. Nice.
Alaren's broth.
I do like soup.
Connor's already in here? How many of... We can't deliver a prize to you.
This is so confusing.
We'll have to mail it. Smiley fam. Hello, Alina and Joey.
What is up?
And the rest of their family.
Alina helped me deliver some Element 56 bags the other day. It was a huge
We're going.
help.
We're rolling it.
Let's
Alina's
go.
a sweetheart. She's great.
Wow.
Whatever.
Stop.
All right. I'm ahead.
What was the most popular children's TV show in 2002?
Is it Blue's Clues? Is it Thomas and Friends? Is it Barney or is it Sesame Street?
All of them terrible. So creepy.
What?
Hate them all. I hate
Blue's
them all.
Clues was amazing.
Stop. Yeah, only with Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, after
What was
Steve
it- what
left,
was
there's
it-
no point in
what was
watching.
the other guy's name?
Joe. Come on.
Oh, Joe.
I hate Joe.
Oh, I loved Max and Ruby.
The weird rabbit.
I loved the
That kid didn't talk.
I loved the weird rabbit.
I
But
hated it.
obviously the top show is SpongeBob. Don't at me in the chat.
I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid.
I was one of the few parents
Oh, you were a parent.
I was
Wow.
I was one of the few parents who let my kids watch SpongeBob.
You heard it here.
I'm a father.
Wow.
Lots of new things in this senior night.
There's two of you that haven't answered. Come on. Unbelievable.
8 seconds.
Thomas and Friends is pretty good. I like the little train.
You said all of them were trash.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about it now. Relax. Thomas and Friends is a high-quality show, but it wasn't the right show.
Wow.
Blue's Clues was the answer.
That's a good split, 25% basically.
Couldn't get a whole lot closer.
No, it really couldn't.
Wow. Incredible.
Incredible. Actually, if one person
Okay,
from
well,
the 15
all
voted
right,
for the
thank
13.
you all. Okay.
Izzy G in first, followed by Alaren's
Alaren's
brother
family
and
is killing
dad.
it.
We can't let this happen. That's nepotism. What was the most popular children's book in 2002?
No wouldn't know. He can't read.
Was it? Go ahead and read the answers. I literally have no idea.
The same stuff as Stars. Giggle, giggle, quack. Whatever the heck that is. Nate apparently loves it. That's the last book Nate has read.
That is the last book he read. Was Giggle, Giggle, Quack.
Based on the movie, Giggle, Giggle, Quack. A Year Down Yonder and Coraline, which
It took Nate a year down yonder to read Giggle, Giggle, Quack.
There's a lot of chapters.
The words
Wow.
are a little too small.
Wow.
50 answers. We're waiting on a few more. The same stuff as Stars.
That doesn't even sound like a book.
I know.
That sounds
I've
like...
never heard of
Yeah, I don't know.
not a single one.
Coraline was a movie, and it creeped me out. Didn't see it. Don't want
Didn't
to.
see it. Giggle, Quack.
I hate that.
I hate that too. Boom! The right answer is A Year Down Yonder. Nice job, the 14 of you got that right. It is not Giggle, Giggle, Quack.
I wish it was.
I wish it was. Is he? Oh.
Gabe the Babe.
That has to be
Has to
Gabe,
be Gabe
Wiley?
Yeah. Noah Lilly. Good job. You're killing it.
Yes, get up there to first.
All right, what was named the most popular movie in 2002?
Was it Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
Another movie I wasn't allowed to see.
Wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter. Was it Spider-Man? Was it Ice Age? Or was it The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers? What's your favorite movie in this bunch, Andrew?
What's my favorite movie? I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, but Ice Age is also wonderful.
Ice Age is one of the funnier animated movies I've seen. But
yeah,
like you said, I think my favorite would go Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. Like,
Sid the Sloth kills me to this day. The way he talks just makes me laugh so hard.
Spider-Man's good. I like the first two. They're not bad.
Tobey Maguire, Leah, is the ultimate Spider-Man. Not Andrew Garfield. He's crap.
Andrew Garfield is crap. Tom Holland is my favorite personally.
Tom Holland, a.k.a. Jordan Arbogast.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Looks just like him.
Yes.
Don't let that go to your head, kid.
I haven't seen Harry Potter, so I don't.
I've seen it. It's okay.
It's okay.
Just okay.
Okay. And the correct answer is The
Lord
of the Rings.
It's a good movie.
It's a great movie. Great movie. Great film.
Great. Yeah,
it's not
you're
a
right.
movie. It's a film.
You're right.
Noah Lily in third. Oh, Barker, that better be you.
Alarin's Family is killing it. 3 of the top 5.
You're up.
The best actor in 2002. Who was it? According to science.
Was it Vin Diesel, our favorite
bald-headed man?
Bald-headed man. Was it Josh Hartnett, which I don't know any of the movies he was in? Was it Ben Affleck, or was it Denzel Washington?
He was in Pearl Harbor, apparently.
Pearl Harbor 2002, Vin Diesel. What would Vin Diesel have played in 2002?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
He was in Saving Private Ryan.
That was 1999.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just throwing out a fact.
Oh. He was in Guardians of the Galaxy. I am Groot.
True. Denzel is the actor that Nate would choose to play him in a biopic about his own life. So you do look like him. That is true. Uncanny similarities. Wow. Just gotta let that one hang out there in the air. The answer is Denzel Washington.
Yes, Denzel Washington. Of course it is.
A wonderful man.
As it should be. Wow.
No change in the leaderboard there.
No change. Best Actress in 2002. We have Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo. Great Super Bowl performer.
Also married to A-Rod.
Also a great baseball player. Angelina Jolie was married to Brad Pitt, I think.
At one time, yes.
Halle Berry played in Catwoman that year, so I'm not sure why she's up. And Nicole Kidman.
Wow.
I don't know what
You
Nicole
just said,
Kidman was.
yeah.
And Nicole.
Nicole.
Good old Nikki.
Probably. You ever see Tom Cruise? He's got one tooth right in the middle, like an egg tooth. Like a snake. You ever see that? It's weird. Yeah. You'll never look at him the same. For those of you at home who aren't playing, Google Tom Cruise egg tooth. You'll never see him the same way again.
Next time you try and watch a Mission Impossible
Just look at him his stupid tooth.
Look him in the teeth. You won't be able to look away. J-Lo, AJ, HB, or NK? It was
Halle Berry. She was in
Berry.
James Bond. She was.
She was
That's
a
the only
Bond
James
girl.
Bond movie I've seen.
She was in X-Men.
Alarin's brother coming in.
No, Lily in second. That
You'll have
has
to
to
see
be
it.
Barker. He knows his stuff.
Who won the Super Bowl in 2002? This
No
one,
idea.
I knew instantly.
Wasn't the Saints.
Well,
Andrew did guess this correctly.
It wasn't a guess.
He-
It was a no.
He
I
knew
knew.
it. Pittsburgh Steelers, New England Patriots, Dallas Cowboys, or Green Bay Packers. The Saints have only taken home one Super Bowl. They are better than the Vikings. So, Wileys, if you're watching this, it has been settled. The Saints are better, even though the Vikings kill us in the first round of playoffs almost every year. Not 2009. 10? 9? They had us in the first half. And then they took us to the second half and won the game.
Yeah.
Remember that play in 2018 where the Saints were winning and then two of their own players tackled each other and
Like a bunch of idiots.
and the Vikings player ran like 60 yards for a touchdown and won the game with like 0 seconds left. Anyone else remember that?
Thank
the
you.
Miracle in Minnesota where that
Bet you guys didn't know we had Jim Nance on the call tonight.
John Madden, Joe Madden, I
John
don't ca-
Madden.
Yes,
New England Patriots, Tom Brady.
of course.
There you go. Oh, Alarin's brother. Still
Noah
killing it.
Lilly,
Keep it up.
come on. You can do it. Who is the NBA champion?
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Was it the Chicago? Jack loved that. Jack is
It's a classic Vine.
Was it the Chicago Bulls, the New York Knicks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, or the Los Angeles Lakers?
Who was it? Indeed.
I don't know. I've never been to an NBA game before.
I've been to 2.
Who played?
I saw the Cavs play.
Nice.
So, yeah, it was LeBron, when he was there. It was okay.
It was all right.
Not my greatest memory, but it was fine. I was there. Yeah, present.
To show you how much I know about basketball, 2002 came up, and I knew that Michael Jordan played for the Chicago Bulls because of The Last Dance, so I guessed the Chicago Bulls.
Have you ever seen Space Jam?
No.
Oh, you're missing out. It's a good one.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's all right.
Is it like one of those like nostalgic things?
Yeah, it's one you should see once, but then probably not twice.
That's fair. The winner is the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
No change in the leaderboard. You guys are killing it.
Yeah,
I
you
love
guys,
every
these
second
top
of it.
5 are doing really well.
It's impressive. Up next, what was the average cost of a ticket to the movies? Any movie, doesn't matter. You can see the numbers. I'm not going to read them.
That's fine. What are your thoughts on movie theaters, Andrew?
I enjoy them. I enjoy going to see a movie.
I do.
They're overpriced now. That's
Yeah.
kind of sucky, but
It's like $11 a ticket in some theaters, and
yeah. I try to convince them I'm like 13 though, so I get a kid ticket.
Have you ever snuck into a theater?
No, I've snuck food in, but I've never. How would you do that?
It's just called movie hopping. You buy one ticket.
Oh, yeah.
You're already
Oh, okay.
back there. Just
Yeah, I've
hop
never
around.
done that, but
I'm now teaching kids how to steal.
with parents on. Good. Good. It's not
Grandparents,
stealing,
you'll
it's
like that
taking
one.
advantage of the system. Life's a game, kids. You got to win.
You're not cheating if you don't want to win. Pastor Nate said that multiple times. I've learned it from him.
True. That is true.
Because I'm not paying attention. Look at him.
He's not. But we are.
He's
and that's what
napping.
matters. And you are. Life
Pastor Nate
lessons,
is asleep.
life lessons being thrown around tonight.
And the average cost of a ticket to the movies is $7.50. 13 if you got that right.
That is not very expensive.
No, not at all.
There you have it.
And first place goes to
Continuing, it's pretty close though.
Yeah, it really is. What was the cost of unleaded gasoline?
You absolutely guessed on that word.
I
loved it.
absolutely unleaded.
You guessed right.
Unleaded. Unliter. What was the cost of a liter of gas?
Wow. I was not driving. I was 6.
I was 3.
That would make sense. The math checks out.
My parents were driving a
Your parents weren't driving.
12-passenger minivan with all 7 of their kids.
Who'd they
They
give
had
the
a
other
litter.
seats to?
Hmm?
Who'd they give the other seats to? If you had 9 passengers, 12-passenger van.
I don't know.
Your uncles who aren't really your uncles.
Random people
Everybody's
picked
got a
up.
few of those in their family.
Hey, yeah, hopping back when this was still cool to do. What's that called?
Hitchhiking.
Hitchhiking.
Yep. Some people have a weird thumb. Like it bends back. Ask Leah. She's got a weird thumb.
I'm answer
just
is
ripping her apart.
$1.39. Leah with the weird thumb.
She hates me right now.
Wow, one
Tommy
change.
entering in the top.
Gabe the
top
Babe
5.
falls to 6th place. We'll
Oof.
miss you.
What was the cost of a postage stamp?
No idea. Never sent a letter in my
I
life.
was gonna say, when was the last time you sent a letter? But
That-
yeah, that makes
Can't
sense.
remember. I
Why
sent an
write
e-lock-
a letter when you could tell them in person?
Or you could call them.
Or you could do that.
There's this weird
Yeah.
thing nowadays where people don't like talking on the phone. I don't get it.
It depends on the person.
I guess that's true.
To all of you who have called me recently and I haven't answered, you are that person.
If I don't pick up your phone, you know me. I'm on my phone all the time, so
Oof.
it says more about you than me.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Shots fired.
Yeah, that's at
It's
you.
bad.
No one calls me.
I'll call you. We have a nice lengthy conversation about our feelings and
Free.
our dreams.
Yeah, our missions, our goals.
Yeah. Life aspirations.
I'm aspirating because it's so hot in this room.
Wow. What a word.
Yeah? Look at that transition there. Speaking of transitions, we have 5 seconds to our next question. The correct answer is $0.34.
Wow.
Wow.
Incredible.
For one postage stamp. Seems like a lot.
Yeah,
Noah Lilly dropping to fourth. Whoever you are, I'm disappointed.
I'm not.
Alaren's dad was 30. It was 30 in 2002. He remembers all this.
You're just guessing?
I don't know how old Alaren's dad is now. What was the most common baby boy name? Was it Thomas? Was it Henry? Was it William, Willard, Bob, or Jacob, John, Jingle, Heimerschmidt?
Wow.
Mix that
That's
up.
a lot of names.
My guess was Thomas the Train because of the earlier question. I'm not going to tell if I was right or wrong. That's just what my guess was.
If people guess Thomas, it'll show their faith in you. Is it correct or is it misplaced? We'll find out shortly.
We'll find out in 30 short seconds. What are your thoughts on these names, Andrew? What's your favorite?
What's my favorite out of all of those? I think I know a lot. I know a couple Thomases, but I think the name that I know most of is Jacob. There's a lot of Jacobs.
There are a lot of Jacobs, right?
Including Jacob Treebeard Brown.
Jacob Treebeard Brown.
A la JT Brown. Who's not on here, and we all know that.
Yeah, he's on Snapchat.
Unbelievable. Get better, JT. At life, not health-wise.
Who believed in me or didn't? 4 of you.
4 of you. Hey, wow. People had faith in Jacob. Well done.
And first place is, wow, okay.
Alaren's brother is killing it.
The difference between 4th and 5th place is 6,000 points, so don't think there's any redemption there.
You guys are out of it. But keep trying. We love you.
Elverson's climbing the board up 16 places. Nice job.
What was the most common baby girl name?
Was it Rachel? Was it Emily? Was it Sarah? Or was it Amy?
What are your thoughts on these names?
I really like the name Emily. It's one of my favorites. I have a sister named Sarah. Pretty cool. I have a sister-in-law named Rachel. My brother Ben had a crush on a girl named Amy when he was in the 4th grade.
Incredible. That's a deep dive right there.
Everyone already answered. Wow. Correct answer is Emily.
Nice job. That was my guess, I think, when I did this.
I can't remember what I guessed.
It's a decent name for those of you named Emily.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you for that brief commercial break. We are back.
Our sponsors
are none. Excellent. We are live again.
It's for Alaren's dad. It's probably the only person who guessed what that is.
He's running away with Alaren's brother is running away with it right now.
What was the most popular toy? Children's toy.
All of those.
Yeah, I'm not
yeah. A lot of words I don't know how to say and will feel even dumber for trying.
These toys, which one have you heard of?
I've definitely heard of Bratz, and I've definitely heard of Hullabaloo. I think my brother may have had that game. I don't know what it is exactly, but I think he had it.
What was your go-to toy growing up?
I don't know. I didn't really. It depended, I think. We had a lot of action figures.
Yeah, I played a lot like Batman. Batman toys. My brother was really into Legos.
Oh, Legos are a quality toy. There's also Stan Smith, her dad, and Alaren's dad. So, really? They're really just jumping on Alaren's family, which is kind of
Hey, sorry about that. YouTube is experiencing some technical difficulties, so please bear with us as we try and progress forward. If anything else happens, we'll let you know either in the chat or on our Facebook page.
But we're live for now.
We're live for now.
We will keep rolling.
Next question is, standings.
Malia entering the top 5.
Nice job, Malia.
A new
Alaren's
combatant.
brother is still killing it.
Who was the president of the United States?
Was it George H.W. Bush, father to George W. Bush? Was it Barack Obama, or is it Bill Clinton?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of commentary for this one. I mean,
anything I say is either incorrect or not funny. So, yes, George H.W. Bush, father.
How was your day today, Noah?
Not bad. I woke up and helped my mom clean a little bit. We went to Subway with Pastor Nate, me, Noah, and I.
Nice. You, Noah, and I, huh?
Yeah.
All 3 Noahs.
Yeah. Yes. We went to Subway, came back here, and had a Zoom meeting with Alaren.
We do love Alaren.
Alaren is our favorite female intern.
Wow.
That's from me to you, Alaren. You're welcome.
Never say he never complimented you. Complicated your life, certainly.
Barack Obama, hopefully that's a joke.
I'm going to say that was Keenan McLean, and that's just a shot in the dark.
I couldn't see the question. So
Oh, it was Noah Oxendale. Sorry, Keenan.
Noah Oxendale.
Just taking a shot in the dark there, bud.
Noah Lilly, I'm glad you're still on the board. What was the top song?
There are many songs up there.
There are. Was it Like I Love You by Justin Timberlake? His album, The 2020 Experience. Pretty good. Was it Lose Yourself by Eminem? I believe he performed that for the Grammys this past year, didn't he?
He may have. I didn't watch. I don't know.
Was it Dilemma by Nelly? Or was it In My Place by Coldplay? 4 solid artists.
I got to be honest. Coldplay is an underrated band. People make fun of Coldplay, but they shouldn't.
I
enjoy
Paradise by Coldplay. Fix You.
No, they should not.
Makes me cry every single time.
Wow.
You put
Noah is soft.
You put Fix You on past midnight, in between midnight and 3 a.m., I'm in tears for 20 minutes.
Wow.
I would do a live rendition, but you guys only have 5 seconds, so.
Deep emotional problems up here. Oh, we just got word that Keenan McLean did choose Obama as well. So my shot in the dark was correct. I'm proud of you, Keenan. I'm glad I know you as well as I think I do. Beautiful.
Top answer is Lose Yourself by Eminem.
Nice. Well done.
Next question.
No, this is it.
This is it.
In third place, Stan Smith.
Father of Alaren Smith.
Possibly.
I think.
Alaren's dad also in second place, though, so we don't know. But in first place, Alaren's brother. The Smith family killing it.
If you were Noah Lilly in 4th place, please say who you were in the chat. Actually, text me, because if I...
Yeah, but... Yeah.
Noah Lilly, if I think I know who you are, so you have my number, so text me.
Wow. Well, we don't know who won, because... You guys were being jagaloons. But
Yeah,
it's
jagaloons.
Okay. It is okay. We still love you. Jack loves Kahoot, apparently. Yeah. Well, there you go. So, I believe up next we have a video. Another former student who we love dearly.
Candace Renix.
Indeed. Wow.
Hey, it's Candace Renix, and I graduated last year, and I currently just finished my first year at Southeastern University down in Florida. Pastor Nate asked me to share about a bit about my year to the graduating seniors. Going to the next stage of our life, it isn't going to be perfect. But I can tell you that there are definitely some fun experiences along the way. From going somewhere new It is important to find people to stick by your side. I was blessed by some amazing roommates this past year, but it is also important to venture outside of that. The first few weeks of college is crucial when it comes to friendships. My school put on a ton of welcome events, and at one of those events, I ended up finding my core friends for the semester. In that, we made a group chat, and whenever we were going to meals, we made sure someone always had someone to sit with. These friendships are important when finding a home far from home. As much as friends help, homesickness will still come. For me, this hit in the second week of classes, which is pretty early.
I definitely need to. You can intro.
So in the chat, tell us an attribute of God that you've been focusing on, you're extra thankful for at this time, just to kind of turn your heart toward that as we get ready to sing to the Lord, but not just a song. Our heart, our attitude is focused on Him. I'm going to take a moment to pray. We've prayed over this night already together as a team before on the air. But obviously there have been many weird things that have been happening. Our God is bigger than those. And so if you would join me in praying. God, we lay this night before you again, wanting to honor students who have worked and accomplished something that is a milestone in our culture, and wanting to honor them in a way that pleases you. And I pray for all these technical things that personally I don't understand, but I know you're bigger than all of those things. You were before and you'll be after all of it. So I pray that your hand would be on the different details. Thank you for those who are blessed and have the ability to understand some of those things that are here tonight. God, I pray that you would guide them, and also whatever may be something we can do, you would show us that. Otherwise, God, we're so thankful that you are here and we can lay this at your feet, knowing that whatever happens, you are still good, you are still God. There will still be love for the graduates we're trying to honor outside of whatever we may try to pour out for them. We love you, God. Amen.
Yeah, so like Serena said, things have been like pretty messed up tonight, which I feel like sometimes like this is like the biggest night of the year, and so sometimes we just expect things to go like smoothly and we try to work things out. But then times like this comes and starts like everything's just not working. And so I think sometimes it allows us to kind of take like, we can get stressed out over that, but sometimes we can like take a breath of fresh air and be like, like it's okay, like God is still in control. And so this first song is actually a newer song that we've never done before. And the whole purpose of the song is pretty much about how God can turn everything into goodness. He turns everything into his glory, and that there is nothing better than him. And so as this live stream is a reflection of the state of the world so far, let's take a minute to be like, God is greater than all of this. So yeah, sing along, or if you don't know it, then just kind of listen and yeah. I searched the world, but it couldn't fill me. Man's empty praise and treasures that fade are never enough. Then you came along and put me back together. Every desire is now satisfied here in your love. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing. Nothing is better than you. I'm not afraid to show you my weakness, my failures and flaws, but you've seen them all. Still you call me friend, 'cause the God of the mountain is God of the valley. There's not a place your mercy and grace will find me again. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing. Nothing is better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing. Nothing is better than you. You turn mourning to dancing. You give beauty for ashes. You turn shame into glory. You're the only one who can. You turn mourning to dancing. You turn beauty for ashes. You turn shame into glory. You're the only one who can. You turn graves into gardens. You turn bones into armies. You turn seas into highways. You're the only one who can. You're the only one who can. There's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing. Nothing is better than you. So this next song is also a bit of a new one. It was Dan Thume's song, or Dan Thume's idea to do this tonight. And it's called The Blessing, and it's pretty much just about, it's taken directly from the Bible, and the verse and kind of the part that the song focuses around is about numbers, and the Israelites are doing their thing, and God tells Aaron, he's like, I want you to say this blessing over the Israelite people. And so it says, the Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you, and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. And so this song is pretty much just singing a blessing over you guys and over the seniors and kind of over all of us as we're going through this. So yeah, we can sing this. Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you, and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Sing that again. Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen. 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 Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen. 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 His favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and your children and their children and their children. May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and your children and your children and their children. May his favor be upon you. Children, may his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and your children and their children and their children. May his presence go before you and behind you and beside you, all around you and within you. He is with you, he is with you in the morning, in the evening, and you're coming, and you're going, and you're weeping and rejoicing. He is for you, 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 he is for you. Amen. Amen.
his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. Lord, turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen.
Hey, it's Candace, right?
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you and enjoying the opportunity to be together tonight. I want to thank many of you leaders. I know you've poured into this group of students, and we want to thank you for the submissions that you made, and to Noah and Candace as well for the videos that they made. And we're going to make sure to get the video that Candace made out on Facebook later on, perhaps without the weird voice. So thank you, though, guys. The messages that they shared were great. Last week, I took a trip out to Minnesota to say goodbye to a dear friend of mine. And while I was out there, I was able to take a drive onto the Crown College campus, and just some emotions hit me as I took that drive. I wanted to share those with you. So what was it like to drive down the road in August of 2000? A new adventure was dawning, and with it was great excitement and anticipation, overjoyed to embark on a new journey, a new step in the journey. At the same time, there was uncertainty and some nervousness. What will this be like? Will I be accepted? Will I make any friends? How will I do academically? And there was also this opportunity that Noah Wiley alluded to in his video, that this wrestling of it's a fresh start and a clean slate. And so that ride down the driveway was a mixed bag of emotions. But I hope as you embark on this journey and you take that drive down whichever driveway it is, that you will ask the question, God, what do you have for me? You know, when I think about taking flight, and launching into sort of this next phase of your life, the book of Daniel comes to my mind. In Daniel, we're introduced to four men, Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who are facing something new. You see, these four men are exiles in Israel. They have been forcibly taken from their homes and taken to the land of the Babylonians. Their families have likely been killed, or at the very least, they've been separated from them. And they're in a new land, trying to learn a new language while adapting to a new culture and adopting new customs. Everything is foreign. They carry also with them this burden of responsibility, and the decision-making and actions that they have are now sort of all on their own. Not guided by others. So I wonder if you can imagine what it would have been like to comprehend all of that change without your parents there and without any of the trusted advisors who had been pouring into your life up until that point. You are facing a similar scenario, class of 2020, as you take this next step into the workforce or into the military or into trade school or college. You will be surrounded by new people in new environments with new challenges. Some of those things will be very foreign or unfamiliar to you, and there will certainly be increased responsibility that's heaped onto your shoulders, and the decision-making and actions you will have greater authority over those things. So I know at first blush, like that could be exhilarating. Finally, no one to tell me where to go or when to go to bed or what time to get up or what food to eat or what time to eat that food or where we'll get that food. No one that's going to tell me when to clean my room or a host of other decisions. But here's the thing. Yes, you will have more control over those decisions. But those decisions that you make will also direct the course of your life moving forward. It's almost like the Spider-Man quote, with great power comes great responsibility. See, it's going to fall on you to make Jesus a priority and to pursue him wholeheartedly, or to shrink back in your faith and to compromise. Daniel and his friends, they faced all sorts of conundrums where they had to choose whether they were going to be fully devoted followers of Christ or whether they were going to compromise their faith. So class of 2020, who will be your master? Or what will be your master? And what will you do when you come face to face with a test? See, it didn't take long for these young men, in the midst of grieving the loss of loved ones and being displaced from everything that they knew to be true. You might remember in Daniel chapter 1 that these men are served food that the living God commanded them not to eat. And so they boldly make the request of the king's attendant that they be served vegetables and water instead of the elaborate spread that the king has placed before them. And I find that difficult. I don't want to eat vegetables or water. But that's what they did, right? In Daniel chapter 3, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego are ordered to appear at this giant party devoted to dedicating a statue of King Nebuchadnezzar. And they are ordered that they must bow down and worship the king's image. Now, the three men defy the king's command, even when they are threatened by being burned alive in the intense flames of a furnace. And then if we fast forward to Daniel chapter 6, there are some jealous administrators in the king's cabinet who get him to issue a decree that no one is to pray to anyone except the Persian king Darius. Now they make that knowing full well that one of their fellow politicians, Daniel, has, being a man of integrity, prays 3 times a day and serves and worships God. Without fear, Daniel continues to his pursuit of God in prayer 3 times a day, and as was his habit of intimacy, even when he knows the consequences for being caught will mean being thrown into a hungry den of lions. In the face of disobedience, when it seems like compromise was the only way out, or at the very least, an attractive alternative, and taking a stand for God would cause them to stand out, be called out, or be left out, Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego choose to commit their way to the Lord. I don't know precisely what events will transpire as you take flight. But I know that it won't be long before you are faced with decisions, great and small, that will challenge your walk with Jesus. There will be convenient excuses to justify sin. In fact, a lot of times it will be much easier to take the path of least resistance. it will be very painful and very lonely to do what is pleasing to God. Obedience may even have an unhappily ever after result from the world's perspective. But I want you to know that God honors those of these four men for their submission to him. They are wiser than their counterparts. They are promoted in their work. They impact the lives of the people around them, especially two specific kings. And they change the directions of the nations that they serve for a time. You see, their legacy loudly honors the Lord. And it speaks beyond the lives that they physically lived on this earth. Together in community, they chose to walk with God, undeterred by the glitz and the glamour that the world attempted to tempt them with. So what might you do with that? You see, you're going to be faced with these tests and these challenges as you begin to take flight. And so two thoughts that I want to leave you with. One is, even now, prepare yourself to commit your way to the Lord, whatever the cost. I want to read several of these verses from the book of Daniel. Daniel 1:8. But Daniel resolved not to defile himself with the royal food and wine, and he asked the chief official for permission not to defile himself in this way. Daniel 3:16 through 18. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego replied to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we do not need to defend ourselves before you in this matter. If we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to save us from it, and he will rescue us from your hand, O king. But even if he does not, we want you to know, O king, that we will not serve your gods or worship the image of gold you have set up. Daniel chapter 6, verse 10. Now when Daniel learned that the decree had been published, he went home to his upstairs room where the windows were open toward Jerusalem. 3 times a day he got down on his knees and prayed, giving thanks to God just as he had done before. Man, it sure would be easy to fit in, to go with the flow, or to not try to draw attention to yourself, and rather just sort of live out your faith in a way that's compromised, or to try to hide your faith, rather than to live it out boldly in a committed fashion, uncompromisingly and unashamedly. And so resolve in your heart now that as you move to this next step, that you will carve out time to spend with Jesus and that you will live for him regardless of the cost. The second piece that I want to share with you, and I think we can just pull easily from these texts, is to surround yourself with a community of people who want to honor Jesus Christ. Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego stood together. They followed Jesus and they did what was right, but they did it in community, right? How encouraging it must have been at those times where those tests came, that they had these solid companions who were on the journey with them, who were urging them and encouraging them. Even when it was tough, in every one of those instances, man, they put their lives on the line. And they had others who were like, this is the right thing to do. And regardless of what the outcome is going to be, this is the path that we want to take. We want to serve the living God. Guys, you need people that will surround you as you go into this next phase, who will urge you and cheer you on as you follow Jesus. So, as you go, if you're traveling afar for the next phase, then find a local church and plug in hard. Connect with peers that are there and also adults that are there. Intergenerational connection is so important. You need to see people who have been on this journey for a while and who have walked the path that you're walking, who can speak into your life and who can love on you. But you also need those people who are living it out with you right now and who can cheer you on in that. If you're staying here locally, we sure want you to continue to be a part of the ministry that we have here at Grove City Alliance Church. And I would say to you, if you're staying local, join the Well ministry that's happening. It's a ministry to emerging adults, and this is a splendid community of people who are chasing Jesus. Many of the leaders who've been pouring into your life for the last couple years have been bettered as they've been a part of that ministry. And I know that they want to invite you and welcome you into that mix. So please take part in that. I also want to encourage you to find a Christian group on your college campus or, in the military or whatever path that you're taking. And that might be a Bible study that happens on your campus. It might be something like Cru, which is a Campus Crusade for Christ ministry, or maybe Fellowship of Christian Athletes. There's so many different organizations that you could be a part of. But look for those people and find those connections at your school. People that are following Jesus, people that will push you. Even when the times are tough, even when you're tested, you have people to lean on. And lastly, I want to encourage you to serve. God has shaped you in some cool ways. And shape is an acrostic. It stands for spiritual gifts, heart, or the passion that God has given you, abilities that God has equipped you with, personality, and experiences. And each one of us has a different shape. But God has put us in positions to use those shapes to advance his kingdom. So wherever God takes you, dive in and make an impact for the kingdom of God. What difference did the friendships of these young men and Daniel make? When I thought about it, I thought of three things. There was support and encouragement, which they so badly needed in the environment that they were placed in. 2, God was on display. Each time they took a stand, God was at the forefront. And people experienced God. And then thirdly, those friendships changed the world. Changed the world that they were a part of. Whether it was people they rubbed shoulders with on a normal basis, whether it was the kings of those nations or the nations themselves as those kings were impacted. Those friendships changed the world. And so I pray that those characteristics would be true in your life as you move forward and you take flight. I want you to know that I love you and I'm always here for you. And I'm praying for you as you move forward. And I know you don't want to picture this, but I'm putting on my cheerleading outfit and my pom-poms, and I'm cheering for you as you press forward into all that God has for you. And I know that our leadership team here at Oasis Student Ministry joins me in all of that except for maybe putting on the cheerleading outfit. And so they wanted to share some of those things with you, and so that's what they're going to do now.
I am lucky enough to be able to talk about Carly Castile, and probably a lot of people have some really great stories about Carly, but I'm going to talk about Carly in the early years. When I first met Carly, she was in 8th grade going to 9th. We were roommates in life, and Carly, being a little younger than most, had some really cute Carly things about her on that trip. So we would go to the sessions, and they were intense, and Francis Chan was there. But when we came back from the sessions, Carly had a way to kind of de-stress. And she and the other 2 roommates would devise dances. And they would dance across the beds in our little hotel room with mirrors in front of it. And it was very interesting and fun and very Carly. And she was just very sweet and very young. Now, of course, she has grown up since then. And it's really fun to be able to see students in their younger years and then see them again when they are much more mature. And Carly has grown out of the kitty cat phase. But it was very sweet and very fun for me to get to know Carly when she was young. And it was my first and best experience with Carly Castile.
Nick Covert. I really enjoyed getting to know you better through playing softball. Your attention to the game and just to the team and hanging out, like it was something that was really cool for me to watch as you developed and kind of your personality flourished as you kept coming around. I really enjoy our friendship and the jokes that you make. You're one of the funniest kids I've ever met. So I'm wishing you good luck in your future. Stay in touch.
Kenny. Well, we were in the Dominican. There was a spider, I don't know, it must have been this big around on the front porch, and you couldn't really see it very well because it was dark, and all of a sudden there's this beaming police flashlight. It's super bright. Yep, there's Kenny, the ever-vigilant Boy Scout.
One special musical that I was able to attend was at Mercer High School, seeing the Newsies musical. One of the best ones I've ever seen, and I've seen many a musical. And Aaron Fuge happened to be starring in that musical. And I didn't even know Aaron at the time. I'd seen his name on a list before. And then eventually you came and you hung out with us a couple times at Oasis. So Aaron, you did a great job in that musical. Thanks for sharing your talents with us.
Hey Ben, just wanted to say how much I've appreciated just spending time with you and hanging out with you these last 4 years of high school and youth group and Sunday school. I've just really enjoyed getting to know you, and I've appreciated having you help out with the youth band, playing drums, playing guitar, and God has really gifted you. And God has gifted you with a very scientific mind. We've had a lot of good conversations about science and math and engineering, and it's just neat to see the passion that God has given you for that. And I'm excited to see how He's going to develop that and use you in that, and in the plans that He has for you. So, wish you the best, and God bless.
Corbin, I have really enjoyed seeing you star in various musicals and plays over the years, and I know that you love the theater, and it just shines through in the things that you do. And I love that you're not afraid to be who God created you to be, and to just dive into that. And whether that's music and singing, or whether that's dancing, or whether that's the theater, you just dive right into those things and make it enjoyable for those of us who come to see you watch that. So thanks for that. Thanks for being authentic in our small group, and for caring for others. You just have a huge heart for those that you come in contact with.
Tyler Dixon, it has been an honor to get to know you over the last year. It's hard for me to believe that I really didn't know you at all prior to this year, because you've become a great friend and somebody that I look forward to keeping in touch with. I've always said that if I could have sons one day, I would want them to grow up to be Tyler Dixon. So I mean that, and I know that you're going to live up to that. So good luck at Mount Union. That's obviously a place that I'm pretty familiar with. So good luck there, and I look forward to keeping in touch with you.
Well, Darren, I don't know if you remember this, but we used to hang out sitting on the couches waiting for Grounded to start on Sunday mornings, and sometimes we would try to guess who was coming down the steps next. And one time we made a bet. I bet that Manny Panazzi was going to come down the steps next, and you bet Ethan Hines was going to come down the steps. And of course Ethan showed up next, and so I took you to Outback Steakhouse because I lost that bet. Really enjoyed that interaction that we had together. So thanks for being who you are and for the times that we can spend together.
When I think of Catherine, I think of the high school girls lock-in. That's when I really got to know who she was. I saw how sweet she can be, how friendly she is, but also how competitive she is during games too. During the Amazing Race, one of the challenges was to keep a bucket of water on your hand and a shatenge around you, almost acting as a skirt. As she was doing one of her final laps, she had to keep the bucket of water on her head while keep her skirt up. It was super funny, and I remember laughing a lot with Elena, who was her partner during the time.
Mara, I've always been impressed with your dedication to like band and the musical and the other plays, and your friendship with my daughter, of course, has been special, and I appreciate that. And I wish you good luck next year. You're planning on going to Grove City. We're excited that you're still going to be around.
Eli Mowry, it's been so great to get to know you over the past couple of years. The first time I met you, I believe I was with Craig, and I was filming a video for the youth group, and you guys were outside, and I saw you guys practicing like some kind of martial arts, and I thought, oh, let me go over and talk with these guys about this. And I found out that you did the same taekwondo that I did, which was awesome, and you actually went to the same school. But I really admire the man of God you've become over these past couple years. your faith is something to almost marvel at. It's something that I think you're going to keep growing in over these couple years, and I have faith in you, buddy. So, good luck.
Hey, Sindel. It's so great to know that you are at this stage in your life where you are moving on from childhood to adulthood, and to see you grow as a person over the years from middle school to high school. I know that I had a lot of fun getting to know you through praise symbols and doing marching band together. Seeing your smile while you performed is one of the best things in the world. We want you to know that you're loved and that we are with you as you go from this transition from high school, and that God is with you as well, and that He will be with you as you go and continue to walk through life.
Brayden Panazzi, we got to hang out a bunch this past summer with Life Conference and the months after that. And I'm so upset that I haven't been able to see you as much this year. Man, I just love hanging out with you. You're so chill, but you're so funny. You're just a great guy to be around, and it's great to know you, and I'm just excited to see where you go from here.
So one of my favorite memories with McKinney is the time we were at the sleepover and we were playing murder, and she ended up being the murderer and being the creepiest murderer that we have, and one of the best, and would like whisper in people's ears and be like super sketchy and like follow you around for way longer than she had to. Incredible, such a good job. Also that she was one of the only people that stayed up almost the entire night because we were watching a movie and it didn't end until 4:30 and she was still thriving at that point. Incredible. And then just all the talks we've had in the cafe, and she always has an interesting story to tell, and I just love her. She's incredible.
Jordan, I just wanted to say congratulations on making it this far. Ever since I met you in February, it's been clear and evident that the Lord is at work in your life, then and today, and He continues to work. And I just wanted to encourage you to continue to share Him with others as you're doing such a great job. Remember Romans 8:39, nothing can separate you from the love of Christ. Congratulations.
Alina, I'm so thankful that I've been able to get to know you over the past couple of months. Some of the things that really stand out to me about you are your leadership qualities and just how well you love people. I think it's really cool that you've been able to step up and help me lead in the middle school small group. Just the way that you've opened up to those girls is really encouraging. And also just the way that you love people. The other day you randomly brought me coffee. Super out of your way, but super sweet. So I just want to say, like, as you go into Mount Union, just continue to press into the Lord and continue to follow Him with all of your heart because He has really good plans in store for you.
Ashley, some of my favorite memories with her would just be family vacations, just growing up for the past couple of years, because every time we go on vacations we get to go to the beach and we get to do each other's makeup and hair and just hang out and watch movies and do all the fun things. Just different dances that I've helped her get ready for, different family events. The day she came home was so fun, and we got to make a cake for her and she was so excited. I've just been so blessed to see her grow in the past few years and just turn into the woman that she is today.
Sam, congratulations, you're going to Geneva. Good job. I'm happy for your enthusiasm and all the things you do. I pray you'll just keep that as you go off to my alma mater.
Danny, thank you so much for being part of our youth group as well. Thank you for your silent leadership. I noticed that you care about people, you care about basketball, you care about your friends. I pray that you will continue to do that throughout college, throughout the rest of your life. Continue to care for people, and I pray that you will hold on to Jesus' promises as you grow up and move on from Oasis.
So Jimmy Timko, it's been fun getting to know you a little bit in the Grounded sessions that you've been at, and I remember you coming to our high school small group once, and I thought, oh boy, like Jimmy's never been here before, how's he gonna fit into our group? But you just jumped right in and just shared some things that were going on in your world that really helped us out, and it was really fun to get to know how you like film and how you're doing that in school and how that's something that you want to pursue. And so I'm looking forward to seeing how that all plays out as you pursue that going forward. So congrats to you on this milestone, and it'll be fun to see how that all plays out.
Nathaniel, I remember going to the Dominican, coming back from the Dominican, with, I think you had a dozen machetes. I was pretty sure we're all going to get arrested and thrown into jail because, I don't know, anyway, if the plane would have crashed, we all would have survived because we could have gutted fish and we, there would be no castaway moment. Hard worker, I came over to my house, helped you guys, you and Zach helped me out, loading rocks around. Pretty impressive, so I'm sure you're going to do well.
They tell you never to show up to church late, but I've actually learned one of my lessons I've learned from Gabe Wiley from coming to church late. And I'd be walking downstairs late for the third service, and I would see Gabe Wiley out in the hall dressed up as like Moses or Indiana Jones. I don't know why Indiana Jones is in the children's Bible stories, but he somehow makes his appearance there. And Gabe Wiley was just preparing to enter into the children's worship facility, and I was just always encouraged by seeing that, by seeing Gabe interacting with kids and serving the younger folk, and I think that's a very Jesus-like quality. He was concerned about the children, and I see that in Gabe as well, and it encourages me to reach out to the younger people in my life as well. And I think you really have a gift in that, Gabe, and I just hope you continue to invest in that and serve in that capacity in the future.
I've had Coral in my group for 2 years now, and she is one amazing woman. She's so strong and mighty and full of love for God, and I really loved working with you, Coral, and watching you grow in the Lord and seeing your life just expand with God's presence. I have a verse for you. It is Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's masterpiece. He has created us anew in Christ Jesus so we can do the good things He planned for us long ago. May you be blessed in your future, and as you go forward with your ministry that you have been planning, I just hope the best for you and align you for Jesus.
That's good.
All right.
And then last thing is
Yes.
just say congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congrats, class of 2020.
Well, congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations to class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Hello, Oasis Student Ministries. I am Dan Bull, the Director of Alliance Youth for the Christian and Missionary Alliance, and I want to congratulate you on your success of making it all the way through high school. If this was your middle school graduation, I would have said, may the odds be forever in your favor. But since this is 2020 and there's a crazy pandemic going on, I'm going to leave you with this. I hope in the next chapter of your life, you gain way more than you ever lost.
All right, guys, we'd like to take the opportunity real quick to pray for you guys as our night comes to a close. So, Danica, go ahead and start us off.
All right, let us pray. Dear Lord, as these kids go off, I see them as birds finally flying out the nest, and they see there's nothing underneath them. But then they feel the wind, and the wind is your spirit. So I pray that they would just go with the spirit and follow the wind as you lead them, and whatever path you have for them, and that they would find the joy that is following you and through this life. Amen.
God, I thank you for each of our seniors and for the impact that they've had on our ministry and on us as leaders. I just ask that as they enter this new phase of their lives, that you would just give them courage and boldness to follow the path that you've set before them. I just ask that they would never look back and just continue fearlessly on into whatever kind of future that you have for them. And I just ask that you would keep them coming back every once in a while, but that they would make some new memories and start off towards some new horizons as they go forward. In your name I pray, amen.
Lord, we thank you so much for these graduates. Lord, we thank you for the opportunity that we've had to get to know them, to love them, and to pray for them. Lord, I pray that you be with them this summer as they're preparing for this next step. Lord, it's exciting, and we know that you'll be with them the entire way. Lord, we lay them at your feet, and I pray that they lay their lives down at your feet as well, Lord, and they continue to remember who you are, what you have done, and what you will do, Lord, and the promises that you have made. Lord, I pray that this coming year they'll continually put their trust in you, and they'll just seek your face and seek you in the still and quiet moments, Lord, and just know that they are completely loved by you, Lord. Amen.
Hey, I want to take a minute because our school year would technically be coming to an end if things were as we wish they were. And I just want to say thank you to the intern team that we've had this year, Noah Oxendale and Noah Lilly and Alaren Smith. And I hope that you guys at home will say thank you to them as well. They did a really great job, and especially in the change-up that happened to us in the last couple months. So I appreciate all you guys did to roll with that. We thank you. We look forward to see how God uses you in your future ministries.
Thank you. Yeah, so we're kind of wrapping up senior night here, which is like crazy. It's not quite what we imagined when looking through the year at the beginning of the year, but here we are. Hey, so it's Thursday. Normally we would be having middle school small groups tonight because of the time and also this night being really about like the seniors and a lot of focus on that. We're not going to be having middle school small groups tonight, but we will be having them next Thursday after yearbook night. So make sure to tune in then.
This is a reminder for our high schoolers. We still have small group this coming up Tuesday, Zoom, everything with that. So we're still chugging away with high school small groups this Tuesday.
Excellent. Hey, I want to tell you about 2 opportunities that are coming up the next 2 weeks. First off, next Thursday night is May 21st, and that would actually have been the last night of middle school ministry. So next week, we're going to be doing a night called Yearbook Night, and we are going to be dropping tomorrow morning some links to vote on some superlatives for middle school students and high school students. So we want you to nominate people for the categories that we put out, and then next week we're gonna drop those names and have some fun with that. Also, we got a special video with some special guests that are going to be joining us next week for a conversation that they had that I think was pretty stellar, pretty humorous. So looking forward to hearing some memories maybe of Christmas past, or at least a school experience past. So that'll be fun. There is one other thing that you can do to help us as we get ready for next week. I want you to drop on our Oasis Facebook page or text me or email me telling me about a moment that God worked in your life this year. So a moment that God worked in your life this year, I want you to share that with me. It doesn't have to be real long, a couple sentences, but we want to talk about those next week. Part of this yearbook night is looking back on this year and celebrating all that God did. So we want you to be a part of that. 2 weeks from tonight, and the week of May 26th, we are doing a Life 2019 replay. And so for those of you who have never been to Life Conference, it's something the Alliance Youth family does every 3 years. It's usually for high school students to come to, and God really just ministers to us. We talk about the deeper life in Christ. We are challenged, our worldview is challenged to expand, and we talk about how can we play a role in what is happening in the Christian and Missionary Alliance. And this year, we are going to be kind of reliving what happened this past summer in 2019. And we're going to be sharing the messages that occurred on the days and times that they occurred that week. And also in the afternoon, we're going to be posting some different challenges for you to be a part of where you can reflect and respond on what you're learning, as well as having some small groups. So our normal high school small groups on Tuesday night, We'll have our middle school small groups that Thursday, and then we're going to have a special high school small group on that Friday night to kind of process just what is God saying to us. So whether you went to life in 2019 or you never got to experience that, we'll all get to do that together the week of May 26th through the 30th. So that schedule is kind of out in the weekly communication we sent you, but you might hear about it on our social media as well. And the last big thing that I'm supposed to share with you is our Minecraft server is available for you to get on at any time. And that comes out in the weekly communication as well, the link for that. And every Sunday night at 6:30, we are broadcasting some live material on our Twitch account, which we also have in the weekly communication and on our social media. So I know Jack and Andrew have been a part of that, and some others of you have plugged in, and we just want to see and experience you. It's just a way to connect, and that's exciting stuff. In this time, I would love to connect with anyone that I could. So class of 2020, we congratulate you again. Hats off to you. We love you deeply. We hope that you felt honored tonight, and we are looking forward to seeing you guys graduate, however that comes about, and then seeing you take those next steps as you take flight. So good night from Grove City Alliance Church.